Blues legend.
You're right, mate.
One message to the Bluenoses
okay,
for
mate,
me.
keep right on.
The Blues. Come on.
Keep right on.
Keep right on. Hey, Ian. Keep right on, baby.
Fucking Blues.
Keep right on.
Come on, you Blue boys. Keep right on.
Keep right on.
What's going on, Bluenoses? We are back with that Blues football phone-in, and we've got a special guest tonight. Joining me is Tommy. He's doing the back-to-back box sets. How you doing, son?
Hello, mate. How are we?
I'm all right, thanks, mate. You?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. Yeah, I'm buzzing after a very good win, and also trying to look forward after an absolute disaster of a podcast I was just running then. For those that don't tune into the Blues Focus podcast, you weren't missing out on much tonight. But yeah, but honestly, just technical issues galore. Honestly,
Oh, mate, it's a nightmare, isn't it? It's a nightmare, isn't it, mate? Like, there's so much to do on these streams, and you set things up and that, and not.
I know.
You don't go to
I'm
plan.
only one person.
Yeah, that's it, mate. I mean, I had it just like my computer decided to do a random update, and then my webcam weren't loading, and I was like, oh god. The people are waiting to watch and stuff, and that, you feel guilty, like, and it's just, it's just a ball ache, like when you have problems and stuff, just as you're heading. But yeah, how are you anyway, mate? You good?
I'm very good, man. Yeah, it's nice to have everybody in the chat as well. Just reading through a few of your comments as well.
Yes.
It's great. Blue Shadow people, everyone. Lee Burke as well. It's nice to have him on. Yeah, man.
How you doing, guys? I hope you're all good. Great win yesterday, weren't it?
Oh, it was terrific. Yeah, we were absolutely fantastic. I mean, like, yeah, I don't really know many performances at St Andrews that we've played like that well, really, for the whole 90 minutes. But League One, I suppose, is the difference sometimes. But yeah, like that was just, we were proper last night. You know, just no issues at all. Nothing to shout about at all. Were there from Cambridge.
The whole game. The whole game.
Just shut them out completely. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the way it was going, because I saw the first goal, missed the second and third goal, so I went to get a drink like before it got busy.
Oh, it was, yeah.
I scored the second one, and then I was talking to my friend Ryan, and then Kieran as well. And then all of a sudden there was another cheer, and I looked up at the telly like by the bar.
Yeah.
And scored again. I was like, bloody typical, and it like two goals in a minute.
Obviously, like I missed a few goals like when I first started doing the vlog and everything, but like it does my head in when I miss goals. That's just fucking absolute, really annoying.
Everyone's tuning in. So we've got Big Town, Hawkeye, Blue Shadow, Duncan, and we see hi Jay. Great result last night, which needed 3 points to break away from the others. Yeah, 7 points clear now with you, mate. That was our game, wasn't it, Tommy? From
yeah, technically, yeah. I mean, like, we're still. Are we on? I don't know. Are we on back to normal? Are we now? I can't remember.
Hang on, I've got the. Hang on, we just move this out of that
table. Yeah, we've still got one game in hand over Wycombe, so we could then take it to 10 points clear. But I don't know. I feel like we're like 7 or 8 games away now, aren't we? To being like pretty much secured, really. So just keep going with that. We're there, haven't we? Yeah. So we've played 28. Still technically unbeaten from the ignore the Newcastle game. I'm not going to count that one. Yeah.
Or is it now 19 games? Is it now, mate?
I can't remember the number, but I know we haven't been since November.
I think it's around that. I think it was 18 last week. If anybody knows in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's 19 now, excluding the Newcastle game. That one doesn't count.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that was an experiment. That's how we treated that game.
But mate, have you saw the stats as well for the Cambridge game? Unreal, mate. 81.
Dominated.
Yeah, so it was obviously they'll do like they do like a poll, don't they, on the Sofa score to see who will win. So 81% was in favour for Blues to win. 14% was unknown, and then ball possession. Blues had 76% possession to Cambridge's 24%.
Yeah,
I know that
they didn't provide anything all night, did they? They didn't have a shot on target as well, didn't they? They had 2 shots, but no shots on target.
I mean, I know that possession doesn't mean everything. Like we saw this ourselves more so, like in the earlier period of the season, like where we was, like I know that we've changed the style of play, and as Blues fans, we're not used to seeing Blues play this way, are we? So seeing how we're playing, like I think it's really good. You know, it's really good. A good piece of football, you know, to play. But like obviously, like when we was just getting used to it, brand new squad. Yeah, we was getting all this possession, wasn't we? Like we wasn't quite getting it bang on, was we? In terms
exactly. Yeah, and I think the performances they were great and everything, but the results weren't what was matching. But last night, like that could really set a trend. Really, like if we continue to go by the way we're doing and everything, like we could just be like fully on the move then, to just like blitzing teams every week then.
Yeah. Do you think now that we're starting to finally click now? I mean, after that Newcastle game against a Premier League team, I think we was at that point anyway. Like personally, do you think as well, or?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, because like we'd last lost in November against Shrewsbury, and we were, you know, absolutely we were top anyway. You know, like we were doing really well. But we've had so many games, and I've said for a long time now that we need just like a good run of form to keep things going and everything. You know, because like and some games to get players gelled and playing together and everything. Like we've had that. And if we can continue to play games like we did last night, then we'll just absolutely storm it through to the end of the season. And, you know, if we can be unbeaten for the whole season at home, like, that is like some achievement. That is, you know, we can just keep going and going, really. So, I mean, we've drew twice, I think it is, maybe 3 times at home this season. So, like, that's just like every other game's a win, you know. Like, if we continue to make wins like that, last night's win, more of a recent phenomenon, then, you know, we're just going to storm it to the end of the season, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, when I tuned into your podcast with Jamie, and you both talking about, can you see Blues staying unbeaten for the rest of the season at home? I can you?
I definitely can. I can't see us. I can't see who's going to beat us, you know, unless it's like some sort of one-off thing, or a bit like a Northampton sort of situation where we're in the lead and they get one late goal. But even then, like I could see us drawing a couple. I can't see us losing one though. I don't know who's going to beat us. I genuinely don't. You know, everybody that have been like the top of the table teams, we've already played them at home. Apart from Wycombe, I think that's the last one. They might be one of the issues maybe, but I still think we're a much better team than them, really.
Yeah, definitely. So we had Cambridge, obviously, last night. For a Tuesday night as well, you know, I know it wasn't like a sellout, but still, you know, there's Bluenoses there, like in the numbers, which I thought like there wouldn't be as many as there was, like because of being a mid-game, you know, people have to work and stuff, you know.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, it was a really good turnout again as always. So thank you, Bluenoses, for coming down, and it was just fantastic. Gary Monk, like the way that he set up Cambridge, former Blues manager, they couldn't quite get into it, could they? Like we was just talking about, we completely played him off the park, and that Kieran Dell, mate, what a fantastic player. He's fitted in straight away, hasn't he?
Yeah, because he's a quality player. That is why, you know, like players when they sort of just have like the attitude and the ability, like they slot him perfectly, you know. And he's one of those players, you know. You can tell that he's a hard worker. You can tell that he's no prancing around or anything, you know. He's just absolutely solid. He's wonderful, great player.
Yeah, I mean, I know that we've had like issues with injury and stuff at Pike, and he was now finally getting back in. You know, but it took him a while to get over certain injuries, and we had Williamson as well, Thor, as my dad calls him, Thor.
Yeah, he was terrific as well last night. Yeah, really good.
So the likes of Dowell and stuff, you know, like when we got key players, that's another key player that we can bring in. But mate, the squad we got, we just spoiled for choice, didn't we?
Oh, 100%, yeah. I mean, like, it was a shame that Pike couldn't be a game ready, like a game earlier. Do you know what I mean? Because like he would have fitted in perfectly for that Newcastle game, and we could have kept hold of Leonard as well because he wouldn't have gotten injured otherwise. So
Yeah.
bit of a shame, but you know, it's how it comes sometimes. But I thought he was great as well last night. You know, just
They all
it's
was,
nice
mate.
to have. Yeah, honestly, it's just nice to have like a proper fitted team. You know what I mean? So like years have gone by where we've had players that come into the team, and there might be a team on the pitch. You know, a team in, you know, quotation marks, but bloody hell, like they didn't play like a team. They never seemed to get along very well. Like this season, they just look like solid mates. You know, and like Ethan Laird just looks absolutely on top of the world, and that guy has the most
mate.
smile in the world. He's just fantastic. I love
Mate,
him. He's brilliant.
He's got a rocket up his arse, he has at the minute, because he's fantastic, Ethan Laird, mate. He's brilliant, isn't he?
Even in the last few weeks, he's just been spectacular.
Yeah, fantastic. I mean, he's had it in him anyway, like even early on in last season. I just think it's a bit like Ķeši Anderson for me. Like, I always like Ķeši, and I've always said on my podcasts and stuff when I've been talking to Blues fans at the ground and stuff, you know, with Ķeši, those kind of players, if you've got a shit squad round you or like a shit setup, you're not gonna get the potential.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, from to flourish like. And I think with Chris Davis, the players that we've brought in, the players that we've released, these kind of players now they're coming into fruition a bit more. So, you know, Ethan Laird, I think he's superb. But Ķeši Anderson, I mean, that cross for them to score an own goal. I mean, the way he whipped that ball in, what a cross that was.
Stuff, yeah, man.
It's honestly, what a player. What a player.
Exactly. I like how, like, in recent weeks, we've gone back to a bit more of simple ways of just playing, you know, just getting the ball in the box, having a couple of shots, and it's working, you know. Like players like that goal from Dow last night, you know, it's just like one touch football, move it on as quickly as possible and get a shot away, you know, because like, you know, towards the start of the season we still looked a bit hesitant, is what I've really moaned about the team last season, but like in the last few weeks we've just been proper clinical, and that 𝒂𝒂𝒏 goal he scored against Newcastle just says it all, really. You know, they just took the roof off the place. Honestly, it was amazing.
I was going to say, mate, I weren't there, but I was at work, unfortunately. But when I watched the highlights and stuff like that, man, I bet it was electric, weren't it? Like,
oh, it was unbelievable.
To be there.
I mean, like, yeah, I mean, like, the whole thing. I mean, if you haven't watched my vlog, you know, first of all, what's wrong with you? But second of all, like,
no, I always watch, mate. I watch every Blues channel.
Yeah,
every single Blues one.
But like you just seen, like, from the word go, everybody's just absolutely like buzzing. Honestly, like we don't really sing before games usually, but like we were that nice, and then the 𝒂𝒂𝒏 goal and the Laird goal, just utter limbs. Honestly, it was amazing. So yeah, go check that out if you haven't already. So you'll be able to find us on YouTube, Blues Focus. But yeah, mental. That was utterly crazy.
Yeah, mate, I was kind of hating it. I weren't there because I knew what it was like. It was like the old Prem days, like when I was a kid. I mean, how old are you again, Tommy?
22.
I'm 33.
I'm 22, so I would have been enabled there. Yeah, I would have. My first proper season was the 09-10 season with McLeish. So that was like good memories. They were. Gave me false hope for being a Blues fan. That did.
Yeah, mate, you're making me feel really old, man. Really old. See, I act like your age. I'm not. I'm really not. Mate, the hairs.
Wait till I'm 33 then.
Oh, mate, my hairs are going grey and everything now, mate. It's game over, mate. Game over. But if I look like Zulu Towel, mate, who's in the chat, mate, best looking blue nose for his age, mate. Then I'm onto something. Anything else that stood out for you last night, Tommy? What about Stanham missing the penalty?
Yeah, a bit of a shame. I don't know. It's nothing much to say too much. I don't know. He just never brings like the sort of air of confidence around him. You know what I mean? Because like you look at Stansfield and you feel like, I don't know. He doesn't look the most confident player. So I don't know. It's strange for someone who's got such the ability that he does. You know, obviously he's a young kid still. I mean, he's only a bit younger than me, but still, like, you know, you got the world at your feet. Really, you've one of the the most expensive player that's played in this division. You've scored loads of goals. You know, if it just needs to carry himself a little bit more, I think people would, like, other teams would really back off and respect him then if he was like proper bullish. I mean, like, he really is, like, when he gets stuck into challenges and his work ethic is fantastic. Just looks a little bit timid sometimes, but again, that's just how some people carry themselves and everything. But just I feel like if you're a keeper in that situation and you sort of holding himself a little bit differently, then sometimes it can feel as if like the keeper feels a bit more confidence about himself, you know, he can step up to it. But Jay should have absolutely all the confidence in the world. He's absolutely fantastic. He's probably the best signing we've made since, I don't know, 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒏, and then that went to shit. So already he's off to a good start.
I think my philosophy on it is I think that he he's too good to. He was too good to score that penalty. I think he had enough for scoring, and he missed on purpose, just to give Jamie Mackie and Courtney a bit of a because I know that them pair brilliant on Sky Sports and that, like why Birmingham spent X amount and all this, but we don't care, do we, mate? No. We don't care, do we, Tommy? We just keep going, mate. She's on the Villa. Yes, I love it, Duncan. Beautiful, mate. Beautiful. I Duncan, hope you well. Stamford Trick, if we win another 13 games, the sense of the championship is within us. 105 points. We are way ahead of beating Wolves' record from 2013. They don't start bashing 4-0 till late Feb, early March. What do you think of that one, Tommy?
Yeah, another 13 games will sense of the championship is with 105 points per head way ahead. But yeah, I mean, it'd be amazing to at least hit 100 points because I don't think we've ever done that, have we? I mean, like, someone might be able to fill me in the comments, but like 100 points, like, that's like proper champion, like title winning material. That is, you know, it's mental really to consider that we could be on to something like that. Because I mean, like, we haven't won many division titles before, but I remember the last time that we got promoted back in 2009. Like, we're in the 80s at that point. I mean, it was a very tight division that it was that season, but like, yeah, I mean, like, the division could get really wide at some points this season, so you never know, we might hit 100 points. But yeah, it'd be amazing to beat Wolves. Like, theirs was 105, did they say? So that'd be great.
Yeah, 105, yeah, in 2013.
Wow.
We're on course, mate. We're on course. Yeah. An identity now. I think he's getting clear with Blues and champions near. That's the title of the video. But yeah, we're on our way, mate. We're on our way. We're all doing the Cardiff dance, mate.
Bloody cold night. Went out for a smoke. Yeah, I've mastered the winter this year. Honestly, I've not felt cold at a game once. I'm quite a skinny lad anyway, but fuck me, I've proper nailed it this year. Honestly, wearing big thick socks and everything, big thick coats.
Long johns.
Not felt a slight hint of breeze. It's been absolutely bliss.
Super, mate.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I've brought one of those. You know, those what the footballers wear, the all runners. They're like the what do you call them? They're like tight jumpers.
Yeah.
The golden deer. What do you call them?
Yeah. They're
not like latex. They're like a rubbery, like kind of jumper.
I can't.
My mind's gone blank. Yeah. I've been putting one of them. They hold the heating really well as well in the winter and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think personally though. I know it's cold. I don't think it's been a real bad winter. I think we've had a lot worse.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's as bad as it has been in the last few years.
Well, when you live up north like me, you realise the cold a lot more.
Oh God, yeah. I've worked away up north loads, and yeah, it's freezing.
It's a different country up here, honestly.
Yeah. How far away do you live again from Blues?
Well,
do you look an hour or something?
I always feel to give the reason why we live up north. We live up north because my dad moved away to come and work for a job a couple of years ago. And he left there, and rather than moving back down to Birmingham, we've been living up here for about 10 years now. We just decided to stay, but it's about an hour and a half in the car to Birmingham, so it's still a bit of a trek for every home game though. Still, so like I think our closest game this season's been Huddersfield, although I might be wrong on that. I can't remember if there's been a closer game. So yeah, it's weird having like to travel even for home games, but we've done it for like the last 10 years now. So. Yeah, it's weird, but we are from Birmingham. We are proper Brummies in that way. Yeah.
That's it, mate. John Wade has got a really good comment as well. Was really expecting a load of tired legs yesterday. The lads must have really dug deep for that after the pace of Saturday's game.
I think though as well, like it was a nice, easy game to get to, really, because Cambridge are bottom of the league. They have, they won a couple of weeks ago, but like it's hard for them to get wins. So when they play a proper top team like us, it's going to be like really difficult for them. So yeah, we did the performance. It was like a business performance last night, just as it meant to be. Just didn't need to do anything stupid, and we shut up shop from literally as soon as the first ball got kicked, really. So top performance, brilliant stuff.
We're on our way. We're on our way, mate.
We really are on our way.
We're on our way. Buckle up, Bluenoses. Let's have it. Mazza, I've told you 1 million times not to exaggerate. Oh, yeah, they're talking to each other. This is what I like as well in the chat when they all.
Oh, it's great, yeah.
Yeah, when they all talk to each other. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, we'll turn the phones on in a minute as well, guys and Tommy. You can speak to some of the Bluenoses, mate, on the phone in and stuff. So,
Cool.
Bluenoses, get your calls in. Come on, it's exciting times here. We're on our way. Bluenoses that haven't even phoned in before, phone in. I want to speak to you. It's exciting. Get your calls in. How inspired is Dowell as a signing? Looks like he might be missing piece in our puzzle. Yeah, we spoke about that, didn't we? Like how good he is as a player. When we have players like key players injured, and he can fit into that role as well. Like we had 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒆𝒄 out and Thor as well at one point.
And
I think that's when we brought in Dowell, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's just great options to have as well. Do you know what I mean? Because like we've got players in that midfield role who some of them, like Leonard's out injured for a little bit from what I'm hearing. So it's good to have that sort of backup option really, and players can rotate and have a couple of games where they can sit out on the side and everything. It's great, and having good quality backup as well. Dowell can even then, challenge Williamson for like proper first team. Places then as well. So it's good. It's really good. It's great to see.
Right, I've got another question for you, Tommy, and for the Bluenoses watching as well. Right, there's 80 of you in the chat, including you as well, Tommy. How the hell, right, do we pick goal of the season?
Oh, well, I think you've got to pick 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒏 goal against Newcastle, just because of the occasion. The fact that we went 2-1 down as well and thought, this might be a bit of a runaway performance now for Newcastle. But then just to fucking lather it like the way that he did. I haven't stopped watching it, honestly. Like there's a good couple of times a day where I just flick it on and I think like, because the commentary as well, like honestly. I like as a Blues fan, like I went to school just on the outskirts of Birmingham. And obviously when I moved up here, like no one in my school ever sported Blues. Literally, I was the only kid who ever sported Blues.
Same here.
So
Same
like
here, mate.
big games like this, they never come around, honestly. So like people just used to laugh at me for sporting the Blues. It really used to annoy me for the fact that people would always like, if they supported Liverpool, all those teams and everything, like it's just fuck off, man. Honestly, but then to actually have like a big night last night, and there was loads of people who I used to go to school with. Some people I haven't even spoke to for ages, and they're watching my video afterwards and going, "That was a pretty good game." It's like, it's about time, honestly, because I've had like 12 years without a proper big game, and then for 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒏 to do that and have the commentary like Guy Mowbray absolutely screaming over the top of it, and Martin Tyler, I know, it's like Martin Tyler over the top of it as on the FA Cup streams, just like, that's proper. That is, it was like. People recognised us and saw us play on that night. It was brilliant. It was great to see. It was well deserved for all the fans that have stuck up and put up with all this shit over the last few years. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, when I went to school as well, mate, obviously, like you can tell from my accent, I'm not like a pedigree Brummie. I always say this, and the Bluenoses start laughing, but my daddy's a pedigree. He's got the accent, everything, the proper Brummie accent. But he emigrated, he emigrated to the Black Country, and that's when we was born. But like at school, mate, it was, I was just round mainly Wolves and Albion fans, really. The odd Villa fan, but like, at school, I was pretty much any Bluenose. I always remember like starting school, and I couldn't wait for my sister to start because obviously she's a Blues fan as well. So it was like another Blues fan at school. Do you know what I mean?
Another one.
Just another
Honestly.
one. But I've always been Blues, mate. I've always stuck by them. But it's it is what it is. But I won't change it for the world, mate. I won't change it for the world. Up the Blues.
Up the fucking Blues.
Up the fucking Blues, mate. That's right. Mark Bruton, you will be going down the Blues a lot more from now on. Got the book back, lol. Yeah. There's a lot of Blues fans that got the bug, haven't they? We needed this now, didn't we, mate?
Yeah.
To go down.
I think it shows that we are back as a football club as well, because we might be in League One this season, but in 2 seasons' time we could be in the Premier League, and then no one's complaining about nothing, then, are they? And like, people who did take the piss out of us over the last few seasons for us having Rooney in charge and everything, it's just like. It ain't gonna last for much longer, is it, if we're in the Premier League? So the only way's up at the moment. You know what I mean? Like the Newcastle game is just the one of the many games that's gonna come our way in the next few years. Honestly, like the growth of the club is just gonna be astronomical to anything that we could possibly have imagined. It's a bright future for us. It really is.
Yeah, definitely. I like the way you said the only way's up. So I've got a Blues DVD. I used to have a lot of DVDs as a kid, a lot of Blues stuff. And I think it was the season when we had Savage, For Sale, David Dunn, and all those. And and that's called The Only Way's Up, and I'm pretty sure that Savage is on the cover of it. Like, that was a great season as well.
That was 03, 04, was it?
Yeah.
Great team.
Yeah.
That was.
Oh, no,
proper at
nice.
that time.
How old were you then? Or
I would have been 2. 2 years old, I would have been.
class.
Jack wasn't even born.
How old's Jack then? Is he like a lot younger than you? Or is he?
Jack's 06, 2006. I'm 2002.
Okay.
So yeah, we were like, I remember my first proper game was Boxing Day 2006, at home versus QPR, and Jack had only been born for a couple of months, so that was like a weird sort of going to Blues for the first time. Absolutely hated it as well. It was too noisy.
Oh, class, mate,
managed to
class.
stay so long.
Blue Shadow, that run for Dal, goal was fantastic. His header off the bar as well.
Yeah, I
Was
forgot about
unlucky.
the headers,
Yeah. I was right behind the goal when he hit you. He done that header. So I sit just to the left side of the goal, run right at the front, like literally, like I'm right by the pitch, like, and when he headed it, like it was, so close.
Yeah. We deserved more last night, but I'm still happy with 4.
Well, I mean, even that goal as well, mate. Like we was on about it earlier on, wasn't we? Like in Blue Shadow, just mentioned it as well. That goal, mate, the build up to it, the amount of precision in that run going forward. I think it was 4 of them, wasn't it, that were attacking, passing it across and stuff. It was just, fantastic football again.
Stuff.
Well, it's a pleasure to watch them as well, though. And it, like, they've got the master of their craft and that now. I think now they're starting, like, as the weeks go on, they're getting better, aren't they?
Yeah, no, it really is. It's just we needed that good amount of games to play and get the team to gel together, and we've got it. And I can't see us breaking that gel for a long time unless we play another really good team, which ain't gonna happen because we have all the cup competitions. So I think we're just gonna keep on flying from now until the end of the season.
That's it, mate. Yeah, because when I was talking to one of my friends, he's a Wolves fan. And he was
12 toes.
yeah, and he was telling me about like the Blues and Newcastle game and saying, okay, what about if you're losing? It kind of knocks your form and stuff. But like I think this squad, like the mindset, it's different.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what Chris Davis does in like the training stuff that we don't see, or like in the dressing room. We've seen a couple of videos on like the Blues Facebook and YouTube and that, like, how he talks to them and stuff. Like he's got this hold on him, hasn't he? And I think it's brilliant. Like the chemistry,
I think there's such
the
a good
unity
mixture,
as well,
isn't there? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, there's a good mixture of a lot of discipline from Davis. You can see that he demands that from the players, but also at the same time, like he just, he motivates them in the right way, and he might come across as a bit cold, I suppose, to other people that don't support the Blues and see it as like, wow, he's like quite straight-laced and very, to the point about everything. But still, like, I bet you behind closed doors, he's a proper lovely bloke to get along with and everything, and he's just a guy you can trust as well. And as a manager, like, there are coaches sometimes that don't make great managers. I think 𝒃𝒂𝒏𝒆𝒄𝒄 might have fell into that category. Was a good coach and everything, did well for us under Monk. But as soon as you put him in charge of the actual team, then there's more responsibilities in that. But Davis has definitely shown from this season in particular, that he can manage a football team. He's got.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, they haven't. I mean, Tottenham, I don't think they've quite been the same since he's gone. He must have had some sort of good relationship as well. And obviously, like, he wasn't the manager and stuff. He was working under Ange, but like, I think they haven't been the same team really, have they, since he's gone?
No, 100%. I mean, like, it only takes like a little piece out of the cog to take the whole thing out. It's just, he's been great for us. He really has. What can you say?
Yeah. Would you have him in the Championship as well, Tommy?
Who, Davis?
I would.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Don't get me wrong. Like, there's been years. Obviously, like, this isn't going to happen. But I mean, just to bang home the point though, like, we've chopped and changed too many things over the years to try and get better things in place. We've got it at the moment, so don't go changing nothing. And I know the owners won't, but I just like to mention it just because, in case another manager gets sacked and it's like, oh, he might make for a good manager, but it's like, no, we got Davis. Davis is absolutely fine.
I want Davis to sign a few more years. I do personally.
Yeah, exactly, because we can do like a Kieran McKenna if it works out that well. You know, just keep him hold. Unless it needs changing and he can't win us some games in the Championship, then things might need to change. But at the moment, don't need to change nothing. You know, that's absolutely just the way forward.
I want him to sign. I think he's one of our best signings, Chris Davies, personally. But like with these kind of successful teams, these managers stay at the teams a while, don't they? So like you, Pep, Manchester City, you know, and apart from when Chris Davies has left, you know, these kind of managers that they do well when they're at a team for a long time. They've got like, the support from the owners and stuff. And I think that the way that the ambition that we've got from United and Tom Wagner, obviously, you know, they saw something in Davies. I mean, it come as a shock. Like when they employed him, to me, didn't really know much about him. But obviously, they'd done like a lot of interviews, didn't they? And they picked him out of all of them. And I think with the identity that we're going for, the setup that we're going for, I think it's the way.
Because they experimented with Rooney. They tried stuff out. They got into a bit of a panic situation, I reckon, with Mowbray. And even though he got us play some good football, you know, you couldn't plan for him getting ill or anything. But like afterwards, I think they're just sort of a little bit of naivety and newness, I reckon, to like being in charge of a football club and everything sort of shone there. But they've gotten it absolutely spot on with Davis and everything from this season. For everybody in that whole department, really, in terms of everything in terms of the club, actually, this season it's just been like perfect, because it could have been a banana skin, it could have been difficult. You know, the team that we had at the start of the season and the team we had last season would get absolutely murdered by this team, and that shows how good it is, you know, because this is a League One team. Usually when teams go down to League One, it's a back step, but it's been a step forward for us. It's like, it's bizarre, you know, it's, you know, no teams come down to another division and then get better, you know, that or like better than they were last season. It's bizarre. So we've been very fortunate to have such an amazing season in a lower league. So hopefully we can kick on next season.
There's a lot of hatred though with Blues online now, like from other teams in League One. But what I mean by that is, like, I was I don't know if you're in that group. It's called the EFL1.
I think it might be,
it's like I think it's like a 40k group. Yeah, we usually have. I love it. Love it, Tommy. But yeah, there's a couple of
just like making an anonymous account and just go type loads of shit in it.
But yeah, there's I think there's a comment yesterday from a Huddersfield fan about like how much Blues have spent and all this. Like, what he was saying was, you know, it's good like spending that money, but like he was saying, from their point of view, they've had a good window, but they haven't spent it the right way. They haven't got the right characters in. They've spent a load of money, and they're saying that they haven't got the right characters in. Whereas every player, mate, you can't even.
Yeah. That's what I was frustrated about last season, is that we were just buying players just to fill in the gaps in the team. You know, we needed players that fitted a team, and we've gotten that this season to an absolute.
Oliver Burke.
Oh, fuck off! That's Oliver Burke, honestly. I was worried that towards the end of the transfer window, I was feeling like, don't make a stupid signing now. We've gotten what we need. It's not been the best. It wasn't the best transfer window, this one, but we did so much business in the summer that it felt like I probably don't need to, you know. And apart from like just putting Gardner Hickman on a permanent, and then Dowell, that was about it. You know, it was just like business, really. It was perfect, and you can see why other teams are frustrated with it, but I don't care.
That's it, mate.
I'm happy.
I don't care. We don't care, and you watch it. You don't care either. Up the Blues. Right, we're going to turn the phones on. Tommy, so Bluenoses can ring in, son.
Perfect.
All right. We're going to turn them on. Right, I've just got to find the right thing now, because I'm just getting my bearings.
It can't be worse than the Blues Focus podcast, can it? Fuck me. That was absolute travesty, that was earlier. I apologise for anybody that was listening in earlier.
Right, we're turning the phones on. Bluenoses. We'll see you in 30 seconds by the time this finishes.
My answer was, it's not the league you're in, it's the club that you are. That's different. The club that you are defines you. The ambition of that club defines you.
Growing excitement, there's a growing feeling of this club is finally on the move.
Hello, and welcome to the Blues Football Phone-In. For the Bluenoses, keep right on.
Duncan, Yeah, I'm all right, thanks, mate. You? Can you hear Tommy? Tommy, can you hear Duncan?
I can't, unfortunately. It's a little bit quiet.
You can't hear Duncan. He can hear you, mate.
Okay, that's one step.
Hang on. that's one step. Hang on. So look at your mic settings because I can see him from here. I think. Right, what about now? Talk, Dunk.
I still can't. No, I can't.
Really? Oh no, man.
There's a few people in the chat saying they can't hear me either. So for once, it's not my settings. Thank God.
Oh, no, what's going on here? Right.
Oh, no, I brought the curse over with me. Honestly, I'm sorry, Jay. I brought the Blues Focus bad audio connections over.
I hate technology. It's never straightforward. Dunk, Bluenoses, watching, I love you. Just try and persevere with us because we retrobate.
Oh no, what have we done?
Why ain't that working? Right. What about now? Dunk. I love you, mate. Can you hear Tommy?
I still can't hear Duncan, but I imagine he can still hear me.
I can hear Tommy and yourself loud and clear.
Yeah, I could. He's definitely on the phone. I can hear him, but I can't hear him like you normally do on the stream.
Right. Oh, I have no idea why this ain't working. No one can hear you either.
Apparently so. I read the chat and no one seems.
Right. Hey, Dunk. Right, if anybody's watching now, can anybody hear Duncan right now? You gotta find this. You gotta find the sweet spot, Jay. Andy C's, but mate, literally, I haven't changed anything. It's got the right settings on and everything. I have no idea why this ain't working. It's a nightmare, isn't it, Tommy?
Oh, trust me. When you're just one bloke that does it as well, honestly, it's the worst thing ever. Because all you have, because what you're trying to read the stream and talk and do the same shit all at the same time. Honestly, it's an absolute nightmare.
Can you understand why I'm going grey and my hair's falling out, mate? I mean, at least with blue. At least with
it's a miracle. Honestly, it's a miracle I've still got it. Yeah.
There's a few you doing on Blues Focus. I'm on my own. I'm in the deep end here. I'm in the trenches. I'm trying to.
Bro, I'm exactly the same. I do it all myself as well. Like that stream I was just doing then. Honestly, it was like all myself as well. So I was like, I had to go off the stream at one point. I was pulling my fucking teeth out. It was ridiculous.
Right, can you hear him now? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we'll try that then. Keep right on, Dunk. We'll try and see if somebody else can call him. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's going on.
Hawkeye saying, I think Duncan may be phoning from Mars.
Where are you, Dunk? You're on Mars? Right,
He's gone with Elon up to Mars.
Oh dear. Hello? How you doing, Lee, mate? You alright? Yeah. Yeah. Can you hear Tommy?
I'm afraid I can't hear you, Lee, mate. It's very faint as usual.
No, you can't hear you, mate, either.
I think people are saying it as well in the chat still.
He said he can hear you a little bit, but look, I haven't, like, literally. There's nothing I've changed. I don't understand why it ain't working. I haven't done anything. USB out. What about now? Help me, Tommy.
Birmingham City live streams, ladies and gentlemen. They don't happen to anybody else. It only happens to the Blues.
We keep right on, mate. We keep right on. Lee, can you hear Tommy? Tommy, can you hear Lee?
No, I couldn't hear him then. Oh.
What about now?
I am the jinx, honestly. I tell you. I still can't hear him.
Lee, can you hear Tommy? Tommy, can you hear Lee then? No.
No.
Oh
dear.
Oh God. I have no idea, guys. I'm so sorry. No, there's nothing.
Neil, mate, I tell honestly in the chat, I've brought the jinx over, honestly.
I have no idea why this ain't working.
Steve's saying something. Stephen Brooks in the comments here saying something about a magic button. Do you have?
Mate, there's no magic button. There's no magic button. It's technology. It's a fucking nightmare. The fun never stops up the Blues.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Lee, it's yeah. I don't know what to say, Lee. All I can say is I love you, son, and up the Blues, mate. Oh yeah. Because Lee's an Albion fan, Tommy. What's the plot?
That's why you can't hear him, then, can you?
Who have you got, Blackburn? What's the score, mate? 0-0. Hopefully you get a result, mate. And you, Lee, cheers for ringing in, mate. Cheers, mate. So you had none of that, you heard?
No, afraid not. Afraid no one in the chat.
I wonder if it's to do with the... All right, Steve. No one can hear bugger all. Yeah. What about now? Well, so you can hear me fine, Steve. Yeah. Please tell me, Tommy, that you heard any of Steve.
I'm sorry, I can't hear him. Damn it.
I'm having the party. Why ain't that working? Yeah. I'm gonna I'm gonna see if I can change the lead in case it's the lead on the phone that plugs into the
A big Sainsbury's bag full of cables.
Yes. Tune into BBC one. We caught it's a lot better than this one.
Oh man. I am sorry, everybody. I bought the curse over. Oh god, look at those bunch of cables there.
These are all my spares. This is what
You're hooking up the internet dial-up modem or something. Bloody Nora, lad. All you need is a couple of paper cups and a bit of string. Oh god.
Yeah. It's in my bag. It's in my bag, mate. I'm trying my best, mate. I'm trying. What about now? Tommy, can you hear?
Oh dear. Gives a song whilst you sort it out. I'm not a performing puppet, honestly. You can't just tell me to sing songs.
Time to bring the dukey on heel sorty.
Yeah.
I have no idea, mate. No idea. I have no idea why this ain't coming on. No.
By the way, guys, have you heard my singing in the vlog? I am the worst singer ever, honestly.
Did you hear Tommy then, Steve? Sing keep right on, Tommy.
I am the worst singer in the world, honestly. I can't sing to save my life.
So what is the issues then that you can hear both of us, Steve, but yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay.
People trying to get me to sync it right on.
Right, Steve, call me back in a minute. I'm going to turn it off. All right. Fuck off and fix it. All right, mate.
Oh,
right.
man.
Right, gonna...
If you're looking for employment in terms of video and
Hang on,
audio
mate.
editing,
I'll turn the audio off. Right, where's... Oh, she's a nightmare. Hello?
Oh no, I've lost Jay as well now. Am I the only one? Am I the only person that the chat can hear right now? If I am, then I'm gonna go and plug loads of my Blues Focus stuff.
Right, my sound had went off because I turned the unit off to reset it, so...
Oh, I see, right.
Try again. Fucking, man. Honestly, this is stressful. This is... My head's falling out by the minute. At least it makes you laugh, though. Not only are we winning every game, we shit at streams as well.
That sounds more optimistic.
Blue Shadow.
Hello, lads. Hello,
We
lads.
can hear her. I can hear you.
Yeah.
Blues have scored.
It's working. It's actually working.
I brought the magic back.
I haven't even done anything to turn the unit off and back on again. So God knows why that weren't working. God
It
knows.
does sound different, though. I don't know whether people in the chat will agree with me on this, but you do sound a lot more clear now, Jay.
Yeah, see, you only had one job and you couldn't get the plugging right.
Go back now, look. Sorry, Bluenoses. Well, at least you've had a good laugh how shit we are at stream, so...
Hand in hand, Blues Focus and Jay Boy and Blue, we're absolutely terrible at streaming.
Well, we got heart, mate. You know, we never give up, do we, mate? We never give up, do we? We're supporting the Blues, mate.
Got that no fear football mentality.
Yeah. Even through the room here, mate, we were still there when we were shit.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
always when we're shit.
Right.
Good.
So, just quickly, so Tommy can hear Blue Shadow, I can hear Blue Shadow, and can everybody else hear everything? So if you can get your
Can you hear us? Can you hear
us? Get your comments, everybody, can you hear all of us?
I'm pretty sure they'll be able to.
Right, how are you, Blue Shadow? Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. I was just like having a chilled one.
Good.
I wrote 2 poems, mate. I put the one up on the page the other night for Tommy Wagner.
Yeah.
And yeah, I wrote one for Steve. I read it to him the other night when I gave him a call, like, and I said I've got to read it out on the show. You know me, like, put it out there, like, and tell everyone what I think of all you beautiful, lovely fans. You know what I mean? So
yeah, there's no breed like us. Is the Blue Shadow, the Blue?
Yeah, man.
Go on then.
Okay, I'm going to read Steve's one first.
Yeah.
And then if you want, I can wait till the end to read the Tommy Wagner. It's up to you.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so this is to Steve, and it goes, when angels fall, they fall hard, but before they land, they catch the stars. And many stars are oh so bright, but this angel and verse is for a blue and white. For this gentleman in mind is gentle and caring, has a heart of gold, and is there when you need him. And when you're feeling down and in need of a chat, he sits down and listens and turns your frown into a laugh. And that's something that is needed when the darkness doesn't pass, to have an angel to comfort you and know he has your back. So to this kindred spirit who wears his heart on his sleeve, this goes out to you, and his name is Steve. You see him before games or sitting in the Tilton, a passionate blue nose he is, and on behalf of the Blues Brothers, we all love him. Because your personality is lovable, your presence a blessing, for you're the warmth to the cold and you help others from stressing. And for that we say thank you with the words that I've spoke, because what's been written on paper will be heard on the show. So to my friend Steve, one thing before I go, you're an angel that stands before me with his beautiful soul. Keep right on.
Oh, class, that is Blue Shadow. Well done. Class, folks.
Yeah, man.
Blue Shadow's got a talent, Tommy. I'm not sure if you remember Blue Shadow you've been on before, but she's...
She's been in my comments, man. I've been appreciating it. It's been brilliant, yeah.
Yeah.
She's really good.
Yeah, I pop on every now and again, and or jump in, whatever word is the best to use.
That's wicked.
So, yeah.
So how are you, Blue Shadow, and how's Little Blue, and what do you think of the Blues against Cambridge?
You know what? Cambridge last night probably was the worst team to come to, Birmingham. They're shit. Sorry to say to all them Cambridge fans out there. Yeah. I have to put it out there. I'm just going to say it. You're absolutely dire. But you know what? At the end of the day, I'm surprised we didn't hit you for maybe 8-9-0. You know what I mean? We could have.
Yeah.
But you know what? 4-0. Fantastic. The boys are together. Like I say, I've seen people mention Stano's penalty, the second one.
Yeah.
You know what? It happens. You know what I mean? He ain't going to score everyone. He's probably going to be annoyed with himself. But you know what? Don't be annoyed with yourself. You scored one. You know what I mean? You're scoring goals for us. Carry on being yourself. And
I think he's that good. He's missing on purpose now. Do you, Blue Shadow? I think he's trying to mix it up a bit now for Courtney and Jamie. Yeah. Do you think so?
I know, yeah. You know what? I was thinking the other day when I swear you said something about getting a tattoo on your ass, and I'm there and I'm going, mate, I'd pay you. Come on, Bluenoses, fucking put a donation up to get fucking Jay to get a tattoo on his ass with them too, man. If
Stano gets the League One title of top goal scorers, I will get Jamie Mackey's name by my bum. Definitely.
There you go. Your name is shit.
Yes. Yeah, I think he's a top spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't like us for that, but yeah, we don't care.
I don't think anyone I don't think many people like us at the end of the day. And you know what? All I keep hearing is underdogs. And I'm going, you know what? Keep calling us that, because I'm happy to be called the underdog at the end of the day. Yeah, we're like I said, we're League One. We're top of the league. We're going up. Championship. We could probably even end up in the Premiership. Who fucking knows, man? Fuck them all. Tommy Wagner said, "Fuck them all." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the name, isn't it, Tommy?
Oh, absolutely. That's where us Tommies, we're the best people in the world here. You just don't realise it yet.
Give us a fuck 'em all,
Tommy.
Hey? Give us a fuck 'em all to the Bluenoses.
Oh, fuck them all, man, honestly.
But yeah, it's just the arrogance thing with me. They just can't see past the Elite Six, can they? They don't understand that there's another 14 teams beyond that Elite Six, and there's other leagues as well. But it's when Blue scored that goal against Newcastle, and we was talking about how the commentator was going mad about Iwata's goal. It was nice to that kind of reaction. You know what I mean? Because a lot of them are just they don't tend to big it up as much, do they? When you got the opposition teams that are playing against these bigger teams, and that's what winds me up more than anything, I think. Because I'm quite like a realist when it comes to football. You appreciate teams for what they can and can't do and stuff. You know what I mean? You've got a general feel and understanding of it. Whereas these, they're just set in the ways, aren't they?
Yeah.
Anyway, enough of those toss pots. We're in the semi-final of the virtual trophy against Bradford.
Yeah.
What do you think?
You know what? Well, I've got a good feeling about this. We'll hammer them 3-0, and we'll probably end up playing Wrexham in the final.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon easy. You can see it coming, can't you? So
she's going to piss a few off in the chat because they hate this. But I only say this because this is what the pundits and the presenters say. It's going to be another Hollywood derby clash, in it. It's not a fucking derby. Yeah, I mean that'd be a good one, wouldn't it? Like at Wembley, we Wrexham.
Yeah. I mean, that's all you're going to see is like celebrities left, right, and centre come. Yeah. But you know what? At the end of the day, being the club that we are, the city we are, the fans that we are, you know what I mean? If we don't concentrate on who's coming, i.e. celebrity-wise, and just concentrate on what we do best, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hopefully it won't affect the players that much. Because I think when we first played them, you know what, it was all the glitz and glam of celebrities and who was coming where and, you know, all of that. And you've got to think, how much pressure is that going on the team? Yeah. I mean, we won the game, but, like, you could tell, like, you know, the first maybe 20 minutes of that game, it was pressure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So...
But you imagine how many Blues fans would be at Wembley, though, if we had them, though. I mean, you'd outnumber them, wouldn't you? Like, realistically.
Well...
Probably.
You'd probably be on your arse, pissed somewhere. They wouldn't be able to find you. You'd be like, has anyone seen Jay?
Yeah,
I don't know, it could be anywhere.
Oh, well, I can already guarantee now that I'll be going to Wembley. That's if we beat Bradford, of course, and I can pretty much guarantee.
I've got a plan for that final, by the way. We'll probably talk about it a bit later, but I want to try and get all the Blues content creators together before the game, you know, just like if it's like going down together or something like that, because I don't know, like London's like hard to get to anyway, so we'll probably go on the train, really. Like that's probably the easiest way down. But like every Blues content creator around and just have like some massive photo or something like that, that'd be sick. Love to get that.
Yeah, definitely, mate. I'm down for that.
I need you on the blog. Honestly, we've been saying this for ages, but we just need you, man.
I need you. Nice. Yeah, it's just exciting. Like, and I can pretty much guarantee I know what's going to happen. I'm going to be absolutely clattered.
Well, what is it? You usually have like 6 or 7 before a game, don't you?
Yeah. Like that. Oh God, yeah. Probably more, to be fair. So if we beat them, we're in a good position. But like I also think as well, though, Tommy and Blue Shadow, like this game is going to generate mass amounts of revenue for both clubs again. Like it's brilliant that this, you know, one teams are getting all this attention. You know, you've got Premier League teams generating this much money. Like even for Wrexham, it's brilliant to get them, you know, in the limelight. Blues as well, and like you say, probably loads of celebrities are going to be turning up for that as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because it's at Wembley in London and everything. Like you just see loads of people turning up out of fucking nowhere. Really, just be like Beckham and everyone. Really, just all the owners and everything. Yeah, it'd be great.
That's it. Yeah.
Definitely.
Do you want to get your score prediction in Blue Shadow for the Bradford City game and the Charlton game as well?
Okay, so the Bradford game, I reckon we'll lamp them 3-0.
Yeah.
I can't see them score. I could be wrong, but I can't see it, to be honest. I think if we put out our strong team like we did last night, because I think that's the strongest team we've put out all season, the lineup. And Saturday, I mean, we got Charlton, we lost, didn't we, at the Valley? Earlier on. So I think we're due to, like, you know, show them what we're all about, really. So I'm gonna go a 2-1. I'll go 2-1 because, like, if I say higher, no my luck, it ain't gonna happen. So, you know what I mean. But I'll go 2-1 Saturday, 3-0 against Bradford, and we are on the up, mate. We're gonna be promoted by March.
We're on our way. We're on our way. We're on our way. Go on, Tommy.
I can't sing. I'm terrible at singing.
Blues are on our way. We're on our way. We're on our way. Better not bang anything to it in case we lose. Cameras start going off on all sorts.
I need a few Guinnesses before I start singing on stream, honestly. if we win against if we win in the final of the trophy, you can guarantee I'm starting a live up and I'm slagging everyone off that's ever said anything about us. Honestly, getting proper into it then.
Yeah. Do you want to read this poem out then, Blue Shadow? The other one you've got written.
Yeah. So this is to Tommy Wagner. Get in.
Go on.
Right. So it goes. This gentleman is a hero, a saint of all saints. He came to us when we were broken and fixed up our place, and still he continues, for he's our saving grace. Tommy, you're a legend, a blue nose and a mate. For us, promise, we fucking love you. You blessed us and it's great. You took a church that lost everything and brought it back, and it's ace. Getting to know what family means in a city that's royal blue. And remember your famous words, FEA? Well, fuck 'em all, it's so true. Because headlines and bullshit doesn't go hand in hand. For our status means nothing for those who don't understand. That we've been through the battles and came out very hurt. And now we're on the up. Do you see the points of my verse? That you, Tommy Wagner, has changed the lives of what was so broken. Even Tom Brady, etc., you'll always be so welcomed. For what you have in store is still an utter shock. Birmingham is in your heart, and our club fucking rocks. Because you took the time to believe in what we stood for. You gave us hopes and our dreams, which kept us jumping and bouncing off floors. So to this kind gentleman who's so loved at the church, thanks for buying the beers, sitting down with us there. As the picture shows a moment that's so precious in time, that when we look back on these memories, you'll always be there with a smile. Keep right on.
Well done, Blue Shadow. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do you ever think he watches like these kind of streams, Tommy, or do you think, nah, fuck it?
Well, it'd be lovely if he definitely does watch, obviously, stuff that goes out and everything. But yeah, I think he does. You know, he didn't mention. I met him the other day in the in Baines's and everything, and he didn't say anything in particular along those lines. But I think it'd be nice to know that he does watch us. You know, because like, you know, we all make a hell of a lot of stuff for the club and everything, so it'd be lovely to think that there's people watching in from the club and everything. So yeah, it'd be great if there were. Yeah,
that's it. Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, really, we're an interesting like bunch of like, you know, creative, funny. I mean, like take Nick's show last night. You know, Sadie was loved up, and there's me with the dirty poems going ahead, and like I couldn't believe Nick read them out. I was like in stitches. I was howling. But you know what? That's family. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I said, as I said, time after time, you've brought us together as a community. You know what I mean? We've met each other down the ground. You know, we've had laughs, and may it continue. We're on a journey. We're fucking going somewhere, lads. Come on.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, honestly. Have you got a message to the Bluenoses, Blue Shadow?
As always, I fucking love every single one of you. Keep right on. Fuck them all. Yeah. Shit on the villa. Yes. And fucking off. I'm jumping off now. So, yeah, I'll catch you next time.
Shit on the villa. Keep right on, Blue Shadow.
Keep right on. Good night, lads.
Good night. Cheers for ringing in.
Bye. No problem. Bye.
Bye. We mastered it, mate. Now we've got it.
It's all working now.
Get your calls in. Are you okay for time, Tommy? Or...
Yeah, man. Yeah, all good.
Colin.
Hello, mate.
How you doing, mate? You all right?
Bit better now.
Oh, brilliant, mate. Have you got it cleared off your chest and that now, mate?
It was still on my chest, like, I'm on my third day of these antibiotics. I got cut 5 days.
Yeah.
So I'll finish them on Friday.
Well, I'm glad you're on the mend, mate. It's good to hear you on the phone again as always, mate. Like even when you was poorly as well. Fair play to you, Colin. What do you reckon about Blues then, mate?
Oh, unbelievable! Wasn't it? 4-0 last night. I told it before 0, didn't I?
Yeah, it's getting better as the weeks go on, isn't it, mate?
Full of surprises. Charlton's going to be a tough game.
Yeah.
They're going to make up. That's going to be a good game. That is 2-1. The New Blues will win that one.
Tommy's here as well, Colin. If you want to say hello to Tommy.
Yeah, I do watch his show sometimes, Tommy.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah.
So you're going 2-1 Charlton.
2-1 to Blues against Charlton.
Yeah. What about Bradford?
I will whack them.
I love it, mate. You will whack them. That's class, that is, Colin.
I want to ask you about your book, Jay.
Oh, my book?
I know, up for sale.
Yeah, I've got loads here. Yeah.
How much are they, mate?
Something like a £5, mate. There's loads of them, look. Loads.
He's actually got merchandise as well.
Really sentimental, this is, mate. Yeah. My dad, I've got a mother and a father one, and it's it's a book. It's just like you give it to your parents, and they just write down their history of blues. Look.
Yeah, all right.
It's my own. It's my own little spin on it. Like, there's nothing that's copyrighted or nothing. It's just literally like, blues, my history of blues. My dad's got one. He's halfway through filling it out now for me. I can just read his memories and stuff in years and that. But yeah, there's loads of them. Colin, if you want one, mate.
Yeah, well, you're on Facebook, and you, Jay, are you on Facebook?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook, mate.
So I don't know how to do Facebook at the moment. Julie's coming to Mad, showing me how to do it.
All right, mate. Yeah, I've got loads of them anyway. Colin, there's loads of them. Mother and a father one. So yeah, you can get the histories and stuff and that. And yeah, it's just a sentimental thing, with the club and stuff. Their journey over the years and where they've been and stuff. And you can it's just nice just to keep something of your parents' history with blues and stuff. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
but yeah, that's.
It's been an interesting read.
Yeah, there's poems and stuff in there as well. Like every so often, like how we started Small Leaf and like blues and like certain things you won. Like the 2001 promotion, the Carling Cup as well. It's all in there. Like there's loads of stuff like, and there's things where they can put like the favourite team photo of blues over the years. There's photos that they can put of memories that they've had of blues games they've been to them, and they can just stick them in the book and give you the book back. And it's just a little keepsake thing for your parents. Like, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's why I've done it, mate.
What else was I going to say here? About this new football ground of ours. I'm starting to get pissed off with it, really.
Why, mate?
The council.
Oh, the council. Yeah, I was going to. Yeah. I thought.
It's not the mayor of the council.
Yeah.
He's all for it. He's the government.
Yeah, Tommy. Tommy Wagner wants to get it going, doesn't he? But like you say, it's the council that ain't they like millions in debt or something as well?
Apparently so, yeah.
So it's going to be interesting how we're going to get on with that then, isn't he?
Well, Tommy Wagner's been lobbying in the government, saying he's willing to put all this money into investments. He said it seems like to him that they don't want it.
Yeah. Well, and all the jobs it's going to create as well, though, for the community. That's another big thing that'll get the economy going around that area and stuff, won't it? Like, that would be a boost, giving families opportunities to get different jobs as well, because there's people still looking for work and stuff. And what's it going to create? Is it like 8,000 something jobs?
Yeah, that's what I read about something like that. Yeah,
8,400 jobs.
And plus, when it's done, obviously, when it's done, it's going to create loads more jobs.
Yeah. They should probably have all the transport stuff as well around there as well. I mean, we've already got the 1875 bus, a tunnel by the sounds of it as well. We'll be getting in there with the Batmobile, won't we? And then the way we could build a moat round it, so we could get there by boat.
I'm going to that Wheeler site on Sunday to have a look at it.
Yeah. Oh, the area, Birmingham, Wales.
Yeah, I'm going to have a look at it, Sunday.
Yeah, can have a wander down, Colin. You'll like it, mate. It's quite a big area, and Tom, have you been around there before?
Yeah. It's huge.
Yeah, it's quite a decent stretch. It'll be a good walk, that will, Colin, for you as well. Get a bit of fresh air and stuff, and it'll be good for you, mate. And see what it'll put into perspective how big it's going to be, like as well, the site.
Yeah, I'm just a bit nosy, that's all.
Yeah. Go and have a look, Cole. Do you good, mate, as well. Have you got a message for the Bluenoses, Colin, that are watching? 67 Bluenoses.
Yeah, okay. Results.
Yeah.
2-1 against Charlton.
Yeah.
3-0 against Bradford.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Have you got
We're gonna win the league, mate. Come on, we're gonna win the league.
Of course we are, mate. Have you got a message for the Bluenoses, though, Colin? From the heart.
From my heart, yeah. Keep right on, and we're gonna win the league. And I don't need to say this, but shit on the Villa.
Mate, it's an uncensored YouTube channel, mate. You can say what you want. Keep right on, Colin.
Cheerio, mate.
Love you loads,
mate.
Blues,
Cole.
Cole.
Love the Blues.
See you later, mate.
Bye.
He's class, Colin. I love him to bits. Found him every time. I love him like class, Colin. Got Chris. Chris.
Hiya, Jay. How you doing, mate?
I'm all right, thanks, mate. You?
I'm very well, thanks. And hello to Tommy.
Hello, Chris, mate. How's it going?
Yeah, not too bad, pal. You?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. I'm in a good mood after last night and all.
Oh yeah, good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, like I was going to say I was saying, you know, like I gotta say, Cambridge, they were just a poor side, weren't they? One of the worst sides.
Yeah, you know? Didn't offer anything, did they? 0 shots on target.
Absolutely not. No. Yeah, just yeah, yeah. You know, but you know, like Dowell's goal was just
sensational, weren't it?
Perfect.
Yeah.
The precision in that, like, you know, fantastic. But yeah, I just want to thank you as well, Chris, for persevering as well, because we had a bit of a shit show trying to get off this out the phone and then losing audios and stuff like. But yeah, we finally mastered it now. So and everybody else that stayed with us as well.
No problem. Yeah, you know, like and against Newcastle, that was just an electric atmosphere. You know, like I watched it on the telly. I watched it on the BBC.
Yeah, we ain't spoke, have we, then, for a few games, you know, because when was the last time we spoke then?
What do you think? Was it probably before the Stevenage match, maybe? I'm not sure.
Yeah. It's probably been a week or so, hasn't it? A couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's good to hear you, mate. But
yeah, and you, pal, and you.
But yeah, the Newcastle game, mate, it was phenomenal. Tommy went.
What a goal! Oh my god!
Just the best thing you can ever possibly imagine, really.
Yeah, like I was like when I was celebrating, you know, like I don't know whether the neighbours heard me or anything. It was just, yeah, like I was saying, my wife was just sitting here, you know, just sitting down, just watching me celebrate.
Running around the living room.
Yeah, like we're bouncing. Yeah,
good lad. Love it, mate.
Yeah, and
Is she a Blues fan as well?
No, she's not really into football, really.
Right, okay.
She's not really.
No, fair play.
Well, like I heard, like obviously, you know, it's just like your mom's a Wolves fan. Did you say? Like I watched you on one of your videos. You know, like obviously you went to the Cambridge match, didn't you, Jay?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I say, my brother's a Wolves fan, so yeah. And
similar colours, aren't they?
Yeah, and I was gonna say, obviously, do you think we were robbed? You know, like obviously, like with Newcastle, like with their first goal. Do you think that was over the line?
I'll hear Tommy's side of it first.
No, absolutely no way has it crossed the line. The liner in that position behind Alex Cochrane as well, with no goal line technology, he cannot be certain that ball crosses the line. I don't think it does. I think he's massively ballsed up on it. So I don't think it went in. Absolutely no way.
No, and but we gave him a really good game. We give him a good game.
See, because I didn't go and I watched it back and stuff and that. Like, when I saw from certain angles it did, and then from other angles it didn't. It's really hard to make out. But I put it down as a goal, but
Yeah.
Maybe that. I mean, that breaks me heart to say. But that's only my opinion. I don't know. But it was a 50-50, that wasn't it? Like he could or he couldn't.
Oh yeah,
well, obviously it was a
definitely,
goal, like according to the linesman, and
Yeah.
the officials. But yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Fuck 'em
Oh
anyway.
yeah. Yeah, and yeah, like I say, no, but you know, I was saying, and I say we couldn't pick a better team to play in the semi-finals in the Virtue Trophy.
Oh no, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
how are you
Bradford.
feeling? How are you feeling with that one, Chris? You feeling confident with it, or?
Yeah, well, I am cautiously confident. To be fair, you know, yeah, like I'll say 2-0 to Blues for that.
Yeah. What about the Charlton game?
I'll say 1-0 Blues.
1-0 Blues.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, no, that'll be a tougher one. That'll be tougher, you know. Yeah, because Charlton on form, aren't they? Charlton on form.
We got 65 Bluenoses watching, Chris. Have you got like anything you want to say to the Bluenoses that are watching?
Yeah, keep right on, up the Blues and FEA.
I love it, mate. Super,
anyway,
mate.
I'll let anyone. I'll let someone else come on now, and I'll speak to you guys soon.
Cheers for ringing in, Chris, mate, and hopefully we'll see you.
Up the Blues, Chris.
Up the Blues, Tommy. Take care.
Up the Blues, Chris.
Bye. Bye.
Keep right on, mate.
Keep right on.
Have you saw these comments here, mate? Look at it.
Blues.
Tommy in attack. Steve.
I'm allowed to speak now.
Yeah, you're allowed to speak now. Steve found in earlier. Tell me when it all went
Can
to
you
shit.
hear me then?
I can hear you, Steve, mate.
Oh, thank God. Jesus Christ. He's got a magic button in there, you know, that like all his videos, editing,
mate,
he turns everything on, and it's like, you can't even put that right.
Anyway,
listen, what was I going to say now? Oh, Christ. Yeah, Charlton, that'll be a harder game, you know, but we've got to say that they beat us, didn't they? So, anyway, we'll beat them 1-0, I think.
Yeah.
And what I wanted to ask was, you know, this semi-final, is there a leg at each ground, or is it just one game?
No, it's just one game.
Yeah.
Oh, well, not a problem then. So we're going to Wembley.
Yeah.
Drinks are on Jay.
Steve,
you know what I mean?
Steve, we are going to Wembley, and we might.
I know, drinks are on you and the hotels, bro. Everything.
Yeah, everything's on me, mate. Fucking hell.
And
we're going to be
another thing I wanted to ask. Can somebody tell me, just quickly, I know it's just random, I just need to know. Can anyone tell me how much the tickets were for last night? Just, you know, a single ticket. Can anyone just put up on the thing, just saying, it's just something random. Anyway, forget about that. What else to say? Newcastle, right? You're wrong. That goal didn't stand. If you look at the players, the Newcastle players, they're not celebrating. They don't even done it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Tom?
Yeah,
you know
100%.
What I mean?
They blaze it over the bar, and then they all just think it's a goal kick, don't they?
Yeah, you know, and then all of a sudden, like, you know, and I said to Tom, what the fuck is doing? And I looked at the score, and he said 1-1. I was thinking, what the fuck's going on there? And then, like, you see all them Newcastle celebrating. It was like, and then all the fans started celebrating. It was like a delayed reaction. It was like, nah. You know what I mean? It was like, nah, you know.
Changed the whole course of the game as well, because they suddenly got another goal after that as well.
You know, I've got no faith in that keeper anyway, but I actually did think it was a great save, and it's just because he stood where he is in his goal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The linesman, I think, is like, well, he's that far in his goal, and he's like, you know, saved it with his hand. He thinks it's gone over, but there is no way. I mean, you can look at it in all different ways on the TV, and no one can make up their mind. So you've got to go. You can't go with the, well, it's a goal. You've got to go with the, well, you know, we can't 100% say it went over, so we can't give the goal.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But not to have like, you know, bloody thingy technology, like, you know, line technology is ridiculous anyway, you know. But, you know, like I said, my view on it is like, if you look at the Newcastle fans, None of them are celebrating. They think he saved it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and all them bloody, what was it, barcodes that Duncan calls them. They were all like, you know, oh, you know, and then like they're all bloody cheering and taking the piss out of us, the cheeky buggers. You know what I mean? 2-1 down. It was like, oh no, you're having a laugh, like, you know what I mean? It was like, it's the only time I've ever criticised that Chris Davis, and I, you know, and I'm only doing it quietly. You made a rick, mate. You know what I mean? You did. You know, I don't mind your man being in for the virtue, but you know, we know who should have been in goal that night, boys. You know, so that second one, he's like, you know, if you look at it, he's like, he's really looking like a clown. He's jumping around, his legs and arms are everywhere. And then that third one, to go straight through his legs, it was like, oh, come on, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the third one was disappointing. It was, yeah.
I thought it was Fingy from last year all over again. What's his name? I can't remember. The one who left. The big lad. Our goalie before.
John Ruddy.
Yeah, oh, Christ. You have to have every time.
The one who couldn't kick to save his life.
Coming in from the thing. I'll be like, watch this. It'll get, you know, he never went, he always went to the outside of his post and he'd never save him. So, sorry, John, buddy. You was all right, but you was shit. Sorry. But, yeah. So, it was too many important games to have him in, like, you know. It was like, you know, I honestly think that if we'd had, you know, your man in, I think, it was like, you know, I'll get on this. I phoned up to change me, what's it called, my broadband, yeah?
Yeah.
And the geezer answers the phone. It beats, like, you know, he's like, and he's gone, oh, it's like 60 megaseconds, but I said, oh, mate, you're talking Chinese to me. I don't know what you're on about, yeah. And he's gone, I said, look, I only use it to watch these podcasts, you know, a little game on my phone. I said, and like the football podcast on the thing. He goes, oh, you're a football fan? I says, yeah. And he goes, who's your sports? He's like, in Birmingham City. He went, oh, we're playing you Saturday. I went, well, you're the Charlton, you support Charlton. And he went, no, mate, I'm at Newcastle. He was the Geordie. So I phoned up to get the broadband on. You know, we rattled off for about half an hour about like this game and that. Like, and he was like, "Oh, you know, we've got to sort your order out." You know, I was like, "Oh yeah." But like, you know, he said, you know, he said, I said to him, I said, "Listen, at the end of the day, I said, if we're all honest with ourselves, we didn't really think we was going to beat you. We just wanted to, but most of all, we wanted to give a good account of ourselves with everybody watching." And like I says, you know, and he said, "You definitely did that, mate." He says, you know, he says, "Listen," he says, "you know, the way you played against us," he says, you know, he says, "it was just like, you know," he says, "and that goal, that's your second goal," he said, "just something out of this world," like, and he said, "but," he says, "it was the second half," he says, like, he says, "your players were getting tight." I says, "Jesus Christ," I says, "they was like literally crawling around the pitch near the end, weren't they?" I says, "You know, yeah, you was too good, but, you know, you was." And he goes, "But," he says, "you had a League One team." And I says, "No," I says, "if I was," I says, "I'm not just, obviously I'm biased, but," I says, "you know, if we was in the Championship now," I says, "I reckon we'd be like in the playoff side." He went, "By all means, mate," he says, "and I'm not just saying that," he says, "you know, if you could play like that every time, you know, he says, not a problem." I mean, obviously, if we went straight into the Premiership now, we'd be in trouble like Southampton or something. But we're getting there. And to be honest,
baby steps though, Stephen, it mate. You know, I'm patient. Like,
to be honest, I fucking hate the Premiership. I think it's shit football. You know what I mean? It's like you watch a Man City game and like they want to walk the ball into the net.
Yeah.
You know, like at least the Championship is like it's energetic, it's mad, isn't it? And it's fucking, you know. And I know this is going to sound mad, but I love the Championship. I'd just love to be a top club in the Championship, you know what I mean? So we could have all these games and still have all the, you know, the laugh, you know, and the aggression of the Championship games, you know, but be a good Championship side. Because, you know, you go to the Premiership and it's like, I don't know, it's like, I just don't ever, you know, I used to watch Match of the Day and it just like, I can't remember the last time I watched it. I don't watch live Premiership games because, like, literally, they're shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that game that we played the other day, that was old school FA Cup. You
100%.
know, it had everything. You know what I mean? You know, it's just a shame that like only got to watch the first half. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking security. Let me just say, while I'm on here, I know I shouldn't, you know, but listen, them security, let me tell you now, not on about the stewards, I'm on about the security. And you know the ones I'm on about, them bullies, you know who I'm talking about, yes, you lot. 7 stone, stinking wet kids, 5 of them, they were beating hell out of him. They was beating hell out of it and dragging him out.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? Disgusting.
Yeah.
Disgusting. And I couldn't, you know, I made the geezer up to go, and I went and helped him and that, you know what I mean? And like, because he was screaming for help. I'm not going to go around anymore. I'm just saying, them security down there, they want to watch their backs, because if they'd have done that to one of, like, you know, the lad's little brother or something like that, you know, block 40 and 39, where I was up there, you know, there's some naughty lads up there, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and they ain't going to mess about, you know what I mean? Nobody wants to see the days of old, but like, if you've got security like that, you remain bullying. And like I said, you know, one of the lads, you know, little brother or something, and they see him getting, you know, they'd be like, it'd got messy. So I'm just saying, you know, I don't even think we need them. If we need more people, get more stewards. You know, at least the stewards are Bromley, you know, they're not Birmingham, like, you know, they've got no thingy in Birmingham, have they, the security, you know, the stewards, at least they've got respect, you know, come on lad, pack it up, you know, do it, you go, all right, that's it, you know. But then security, no, I'm sorry, they're like, it's disgusting, you know what I mean? And like, you know, I missed the game because of them, like, you know, but I couldn't see. Well, I'm not going to get into it. You know what happened and that, you know.
Yeah, you told me on the phone, didn't you, mate?
And it's disgusting because, you know, no, they've now said there's no CCTV evidence, and none of them have made a statement against him. So he's banned, until, you know, he's guilty, but he's been proven innocent. You know, and the geezer, because apparently he goes to all the away games and that as well, doesn't he?
Yeah,
and he comes from Wales. You know, I just think it's a damn, you know, it's not right, like, you know what I mean? And someone's got to, like, you know, have a word with these unaffiliated bloody security company, because, you know, like I said, if they think they can do that to a little kid and they keep doing that, they're going to get them stuck on sign. You know what I mean? They're just bullies, bro. What I said the other day, that wasn't no security firm. That was just a bunch of little thugs bullying. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I've got to get this off my chest, like, because, like, like I said, it cost me the second half of that game. You know what I mean? I couldn't, you know, but like nobody, he was screaming for help, and I said, like, you know, I'm not videoing it for evidence, like people, and I thought, and I'm thinking, I'm going, fuck this, I'm going out there, you know what I mean? So, you know, like I said, you know, I was just trying to like, so I was letting go and letting just walk away with me, and they just wouldn't, like, and then. So now he's got nicked. He's in the police station the next day. There's a dirty stand, and there's like, and they're not even making any charge against him. So what the fuck, you know what I mean? And it's like, you know, I says sorry, got to get it off my chest, and like, you know, and that's why. Jay, tell me what, I actually come all the way to watch the game last night with Jay. Yeah, I got out there and I said to him, "I'm sorry, I can't go in." He's like, "You want about your fucking hair now?"
I brought him a beer, Tommy, last night.
I said, I just can't come in. And like, he says, what's that? I said, I don't know, this is, you know, and like, I knew what it was in the back of my head, really, but I just, you know, I was disillusioned with what happened, and like, and I knew that if I went in there last night and I was in one of them, I'd have carried it on.
Yeah.
And like, and I don't want to get banned and all that. And like, so, and I, you know, so, you know, you got security that they're pissing you off that much that you don't want to go and watch your own, you know what I mean? It's like, something's not right, mate, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know how much I love the Blues. I wouldn't want to miss a game for nothing. And like, but I just knew before I went in there and I seen them, you know, I was still vexed. So, you know, sorry, go on, I'm going to let somebody else.
It's all right, Steve. I love you, son.
Now, like,
but yeah,
I mean?
I'll sit by Steve, Tommy. I can't go to Saturday, can I? Because I'm at work, unfortunately, against Charlton. But I am going to the semi-final Tuesday, so I'll see you Bluenoses on Tuesday at Bradford.
Yeah.
But sing loud and proud for me on Saturday, Steve. All right.
I will do.
With you in spirit,
I'm taking Big Mark with me anyway. So because when I see the security, I'm going to set them on it.
Good lad.
Get him. So yeah, go on, listen. Lovely lads, really appreciate your time coming on here and that.
And you, Steve.
Jay, come on, sort the magic button out for God's sake.
Technology, mate. Royals,
Go on,
mate.
love you all. Love you all.
More.
Love you on the thing. Love you, Blue Shadow. Love you, everyone. Love you. Love you.
Keep right on,
Blue
mate.
Noses. Mwah. Keep right on. Shit on the below. Fuck them all. Wankers. See you later.
All the Blues do.
See you later,
Get on
mate.
with it.
Blue Noses. Mwah.
Oh, God. We're a
Fantastic.
brilliant fan base, aren't we?
Oh, fucking hell, man. That's class. Those Blue Noses. Mwah. Yeah, it's we got Big Tony. Zulu Tony, Big Town. How you doing, Tony?
Hello, mate.
How you doing? Can you hear Tommy?
Hello, sir, mate. You all right?
Yeah, all right, Tommy.
Yes.
I'm late getting through because I've been phoning Mars.
I've been phoning Mars, man. How you doing, Town? Where you been, mate?
I'm fucking fine, mate.
It's been a while.
I'm fine. Yeah, I guess.
Did you phone me the other day, by the way? Did you try and phone me? Because I had a voicemail off you. Was that before we spoke or was it after?
I ain't got a clue, mate.
I don't know.
You know me, I don't send my phone anywhere, do I?
Because I was going to phone you the other day, but I had a voicemail and I was cleaning my phone out and there was a voicemail off you saying, can you phone me? But I can't remember if that was before we spoke about or if that was after.
No, that was before, mate.
Before. Okay.
Yeah.
How are you anyway, Town? You all right?
Where do I start?
Come on, mate. Fill us in. I hope it's all good stuff. Is it good?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Well, I've got to say, last Saturday, you know, I can't get to the matches up here.
Yeah.
It was probably the best day I've had for years. There was 3 of us, 2 Wrexham fans and me.
Yeah.
And we watched Wales in the rugby because, you know, they're fucking rugby mad up here.
Yeah.
They have all the fun out and fucking everything. It's unbelievable. And then we watched England and then the Blues, but they were hoping to get one over me. But it started bad for them, didn't it, with Italy beating them.
Yeah.
So I was taking the piss out of them. Then we started watching the England match, and France were winning when the Blues come on. We had 2 fucking screens going. And just as I think it was England got the last fucking try. So that was 2-0 up to me. But I watched these Wrexham fans. I call them the Wrexham. You know, I called them the Wrexham Massive.
Yeah,
I call them Wrexham Passive now.
Wrexham Passive. Town, I've got to say quickly, right?
Yeah.
You was bang on about a Water, mate. You know, out of all the players that we brought in, Tommy, Town was bigging up a Water, like out of most of them, mate. You was bang on, mate, weren't you?
Well, everyone was going on about Stansfield, and no wonder.
Yeah.
But I heard a snippet about Watson, and I said to you,
yeah,
he is fucking signing and half. Because, as I said, my brother lives in Scotland, and I watch quite a few matches up there. I mean, he's St Johnstone, but I watch Rangers and Celtic, and I can't understand why fucking Celtic ever let him go.
Yeah, I know.
He was class, fucking class. But we've done the same with Dowell, though, haven't we? And the fucking Rangers let him go.
I know.
But, oh, what a fucking day. I'll tell you honestly now, I know I'm fucking 70, but that was probably in the top 3 of the proudest days of my life last Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was watching the match and watching their faces, and they haven't seen anything like that.
No.
And you know the stick I get off them when they all gang up with me on the golf. I just loved watching the faces, and they went home with the tails between the legs. It was fucking brilliant, absolute brilliant day. And what a goal by Water.
Yeah, lost fighting now, didn't we, Town? We didn't give up, did we?
No.
That's all we want, like as fans. I mean, that game was a perfect example of what Blues fans want. You know,
I called it.
We lost, but we were still happy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't pick a bad thing to say about that performance against a team like that, like, can you?
The best part about it is that was 50% the old Blues fighting and 50% great football.
Yeah.
That was the best part about it. They weren't just like kicking them up in the air and fighting. We outplayed them at times.
Yeah. Mate, especially that first half, mate. So there was a spell where Newcastle couldn't even get the ball off us, and it was like a perfect example again of how we're playing from the back, and it was just playing it random. They couldn't get the ball, could they? Yeah, Newcastle at times.
Well, going on to what I think it was Steve brought it up about the keeper. The only thing that pissed me off is people having a go at him, but he hardly gets a chance, does he? And are we going to have a go at Gardner Hickman and someone else in midfield because they're not quite as good as Iwater and Peake?
Yes.
I thought he played quite well. And I'll tell you what, if that goal wouldn't have stood, you'd have turned around and said that was one of the saves of the season.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fucking incredible how he got it out. But it was a bit weak for the third goal. But even that one, the foot was high, and I think it shouldn't have stood.
Yeah.
But you know what? I weren't even bothered we lost. I was just so fucking proud of him.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, because we spoke, I think it was on Facebook, weren't it, Town?
Yeah.
Briefly on comments about it. Like, we both said the same thing, didn't we, mate? I mean, you can't pick a bad thing to say, not with that game.
No. And I tell you what,
proud
to keep 6,000 Geordies pretty quiet. I mean, they just looked gobsmacked.
Yeah.
And you know, even the last goal, have you seen that in a slow motion replay from the back? And he went through his legs, but it took a nick off one of the players to go through his legs. So I thought 𝒃𝒂𝒄𝒉 was okay. I know he's not as good as also.
Yeah.
But the fucking Blues player, for Christ's sake, leave him alone, let him get on with it. But it was brilliant. And of course, I've been to golf, and I'll tell you what, they haven't said a fucking word, none of them.
Yeah, because I don't know if you remember Tommy, but Town and Tommy's bloody hell. TT's the Town. He lives in Wales, and he's anybody allowed a Wrexham fan, so they give him a lot of stick like where he lives. Plays golf with them, don't you, Town?
I keep playing them up. You know I don't take the piss out of them.
He's just running a load of Wrexham fans. Yes,
I've
what they've been saying.
I've had a letter of warning, and because I stuck all them pictures of the goals and the league table up in the changing room. So I've had another letter of warning.
Yeah.
Posting litter. So I've wrote back, well, I ain't posting litter because it's fucking true.
Go on, Town.
Well, I went the other day, yesterday, and there was hardly anything said, but I just thought of Iwater's goal, and I played so well, because you know my eyes have been bad. They were all right yesterday.
Yeah.
But I thought, when it comes to it, if I sink a long putt, 10 foot from the pin, I was going, it's Iwater! And it stopped in the goal.
You know, Town, right, this is genuine now. This is right. When I watched that goal going right, my instant reaction was you.
Yeah.
I thought of you the whole time of that goal. I thought he was bang on about him. but it was the way the commentator pronounced his name, and I could just imagine you watching it like and celebrating. I was just the whole time. It was just big Zulu Town. I thought, yes, get him.
Well, we sat here, and I got a big screen on.
Yeah.
I've seen it go, and I thought straight away, that's fucking in, that is. But I turned to their faces, and it was like, fucking hell, the jaws dropped.
Yeah.
Even though we lost, they couldn't say anything. And I think they've realised. The only thing what was said yesterday was, we'll be in the final against you, and you'll see our full force of the fans. And I said, what's that? I said, well, we'll get about 20, 25,000. I said, great. Half as many as we're going to fucking take. And they still don't believe. And I said, I went to the last one, and we took 55,000 to Wembley. Get the fuck up. They're still denying him.
Town,
we did, yeah.
This is going to sound a bit weird, and for you and Tommy, I'm going to try and word it as if it doesn't sound weird. But you know what a right, like the amount of power he's got, mate.
Yeah.
You look at like his build up of his quads and his legs.
Oh, I know,
mate. You can see he's well, like, you know.
He's got a great physique, yeah.
Like his legs, like, I mean, no wonder he can hit the ball how he can, because his quads on him, mate. They're fucking massive, isn't they?
Oh, I know. And he doesn't try and whack it, does he?
No.
He just, it's like
Precision.
Me being a golfer, that's like it in the sweet spot with a golf club. You don't try and whack it. You know as soon as it touches the club face, and you think, fucking hell, that's good. You know, played with one of the women yesterday, and she's one of my haters. She's on the committee.
Yeah.
But I must say, after 4 to 5 holes, she completely turned around because she's never played with me before. I mean, she's about, I don't know, 43, 44. She's a good player. But she was saying, well, I'm a 9 handicapper. I'm nearly as good as you. And I didn't say anything. But 4 to 5 holes later, at the first 5 holes, she never said a word. But after the 5th or 6th hole, she said, "Oh, what a good shot, Tony. Oh, what a good shot, Tony."
Yeah,
and I just kept rubbing it in, and I was getting braver and braver, and I really played well. But we actually got on at the end, and I said, what you need to do, you know, is not listen to rumours or what other people say. And I know I'm the outsider, but or to speak to people to the face, and you actually find out what they're like.
Yeah.
I think my idea of you know me, to speak my mind.
Yeah.
And I said, if you don't like it, I don't fucking care. I said, I used to call you the vicar's wife because you look fucking vicar's wife and you're acting like one. I said, but you're quite a nice person. But I never said it before to anyone else. I've said it because I've said it to your face. And she was laughing her head off. Like, so it was a good day all round, you know. But I just love the asshole down there. I can't help it. If it's a boring day, I want to go home.
Stu Leonard's put question is Big T. Will she play with you again?
Oh, yeah.
And a wink and flood of laughing faces. Oh,
yeah.
Class.
Oh, I just loved
town.
it. Yesterday,
Exactly.
it was like half silent on the course, which is unusual. And in the clubhouse after, it was like they were still sitting. They'd come out of fucking prison. And so I got a couple of drinks in, and I banged the bar and I said, "I whacked her! What a fucking goal!" Of course, they hate it. They fucking hate it, but some of them really love it. I mean,
Yeah.
there's some good mates up there can see. I just said to them, I don't have to say anything. Just watch that fucking match. Just watch it. Because you'll see the difference in the teams. They all think I'm big and whatever, but I'm just so proud of them last week.
Yeah, I know. Well, and against Cambridge as well, mate. I mean, have you saw the highlights or did you watch the game for the Cambridge game?
I watched it last night, but I'm not being funny. It was like you're half disappointed because you've just got over the Newcastle game, but they've done the job, haven't they?
Yeah, yeah.
I was surprised how strong the team he put out, but the players are willing and they're fit. Why not?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I still think it could have been an 8-0 fucking scoreline. But
Oh God, yeah. I mean, Thor. I mean, their keeper saved a good one, didn't he? With him,
yeah.
few of the chances on the Tommy as well. There was loads.
Yeah.
And well, the crowd was down as well. But remember, I think there was nine people from Cambridge and a fucking cow come up with that.
We'll come in a taxi.
Yeah,
yeah.
And the cow come up.
We got the trailer for the cow and everything.
Oh, what a week to fucking be a Blues fan. I could walk everywhere in that golf course and I didn't have to say a fucking word. They were even looking away from me because they didn't want to get involved. They knew what I was going to put.
Mate, if you saw the size of Town's fish, mate, you'd look away as well, Tommy.
I'll tell you what.
I wonder he's a good golfer.
I watched the Wrexham game the other night as well, switching back and forth. And I'll tell you what, honestly now, Wrexham were piss poor. Bolton were all over them.
Really?
I missed the end, but it was a great goal. But I just knew Wrexham were going to score because that's what they do.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Every time.
Bolton. Now, don't take this the wrong way because they're nowhere near as good. Bolton reminded me of the Blues in a way. They played some decent football, not as good as the Blues, but you just thought they ain't going to fucking score here.
Yeah.
And you knew Wrexham were going to get one. So I think Wrexham are very fortunate to get to the semi-final. And I ain't secure. I ain't saying that they'll get through, because you cannot keep playing that badly and fucking getting through.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be a free hit for Peterborough. I mean, Peterborough are a decent football side. They're just crap in defence, but I don't know. It's a free hit. I mean, I hope to God it is Wrexham Blues. I'll probably jump on the fucking couch with the Wrexham
fans. Oh, class town, mate. If you do that, that'd be fucking epic. That would. Big Zulu town gets on a bus full of Wrexham fans and then fucking does them all. Yes. Yes.
Best with the accent on.
You see, what fucked them up as well, they have to get about 25 onto me, and they can't win an argument 25, because they ain't sure of themselves. I'm sure what the Blues are, and I know one thing, that ain't there ain't no fans in the world like Blues fans. We've took all the shit, we've been down, but we keep coming fucking back.
Yeah.
They're not used to that. They think I'm going to be down, expecting us to lose, and I'm just like, I'll go in some days and say, we won 2-0, but we were pretty shite, to be honest, but we never got out of second gear, and it just pisses them off all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, they had their little thing when they thought they'd won the cup when they drew with us. And I said, you're fucking joking. You're joking. I said, your pitch was shit. You wouldn't let our fans in. We only had 1,500.
Yeah.
And I said, you talk about your owners. Our owner fucking stuck money behind the bar and bought some beer all fucking night.
Yeah.
Interview, classic. Because they all think our owner's going to fuck off and dump us. And I said, you need to read up on the actual things that he's doing for the club. And, well, they're just...
And the rest of the city as well.
Yeah. They're just wankers, to be honest. They I'll tell you what, I'm going tomorrow. I'm going to give them fucking hell tomorrow.
Go on, Town. Give them fuck all, mate. Give them fuck all.
I've got a little poem for you about last week.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all right, mate.
It's called Reality Sets In.
Go on, Town.
Well, it's Imric. Last Saturday, Blues and Newcastle clashed. My Wrexham mate said we would be thrashed, but we were more than in it and scored in the first minute. Hopes of taking the piss were dashed. They drooled over the quality of our team, the quality that they had never seen. And when we went down, we turned it around with a goal from Iwata, a dream. Their chins at their chests as they watched. Any dream of catching us now squashed. Their eyes were now glazed as they sat there amazed. They were stunned even though we lost. They could not believe all the noise. Admitted it's men against bullies. It's not just a flash. We're just fucking class. So go home and play with your boys. A performance of passion and desire. They could only sit and admire. It fucked up their week. They're back shagging sheep and watching a team so dire. It was quiet at the golf yesterday. Not one anything to say. They just won't admit we are class and they're shit. And I stung them again with my play. They have tried all season to roll me in vain because I'm always smiling. They smoke out their ears and end up in tears, defeated again by this limey. You would think they'd have learned and knew. You will never beat a boy that is blue. Come win, lose or draw. We just come back for more. The road is never through. You ganged up on me with your plan. Yes, 25 against one single fan. But your room is now eerie, even though I'm tired and weary, because I'm often partisan. The moral of the story as it stands, you tried, but I fucked up your plans. So let's make this clear, you will never get near to the greatest club football fans. He's Courtney of Sky One of you, because she is thicker than anyone I knew. If she is, can you keep? Is she one of your sheep? keep right on to the Royal.
Class sound. That's
Brilliant.
I think that's the best poem you've actually read. Sound, that is brilliant. That is.
Well, you know what?
Fantastic, that is.
Well, I've done that in large thing now, and I've pinned it up in the clubhouse at 6 o'clock tonight because there's no one there, ready for them wankers to come in the changing room tomorrow.
That's class. That is sound. Honestly, mate. So many comments as well, mate. You got.
Well, I can't do the chat so much because of my eye. It's still a bit sore at the moment. So.
Any news, Town, with it all?
Yeah, I've had a look at it. I think I'm getting the first laser thing next week, next Monday, I hope.
Good.
And I think there's 3 of them. But I've got to admit I'm fucking scared by it because with your eye, they say it can be pretty dangerous, but it's great news that this woman's paying for it. But fingers crossed, touch fucking wood. I'm a Blues fan. It'll all come good, mate. So,
just my phone's always on now, Town. You know that, don't you, mate? You can phone me anytime, mate. I love you loads.
I know that, mate. I know. I've just been a bit all over the place in head thinking about it, to be honest. But now I've been seen for the first time, and they showed me what they're going to do. It looks worse than probably what it is, but I'm very hopeful. So it's been better anyway because I've got these sprays. I have to keep spraying this stuff in my eye, and it's better. It's better when I take the piss out of these like the golf club because I have to wear sunglasses because I have them shields for my eyes, but I look like a fucking Long John Silver. All I needed was a fucking walking stick. And I look like. So they said, instead of them, put sunglasses on, and they covered in all the eyes so no shit can get in it.
Yeah.
But, to be honest, I was seeing quite well yesterday. So, but it was quite gloomy, so I could see the ball going through the air a bit more. When it's sunny, I'm fucked. But it's going to be done, mate. So. I've had me worry. I'm not worrying about it, to be honest. So it's going to get done.
Good, Town. Right, Town, we got 76 Bluenoses. He's watching, Town. Have you got anything you want to say to him? And also, as well, get your predictions in for the Charlton game Saturday and then the Bradford one.
3-1 against Charlton.
Yeah.
5-0 against Bradford.
5-0. Go on, Town.
5-0. As for the message, if you drive up to Wales, at the moment, you won't see any sheep because these wankers down at the golf club are fucking shagging them all in the barn. Fuck them all, keep right on, shit on the villa. Love you all, and Tommy, I like to go. I watch it all the time. I like the
cheers, Daddy, mate.
Brother, it's fucking great, mate. But I don't like many shows.
Love the Blues, Tony, mate.
Love you loads, mate.
Bye.
Great. That poem is fucking quality. I need that up in my fucking room, honestly, in a poster.
It's class in E-Town. I'll take this last one then, mate. This is Duncan. Dunk.
Hello, mate. You right?
Yeah, it's working now, mate. You were the first one to ring, weren't you, mate?
Yeah, I was, yeah.
How's things, mate?
All right, mate. Yeah, the computer's good, so thank you.
Oh, you got it sorted now?
Yeah, cool.
Superb, mate.
Yeah, so I'll get on to my next thing, what I want to do in my podcasts, but that's for the future. Tommy, you all right, bruv?
All right, mate. How we doing?
I'm all right. I watch your show as well, so that's all cool.
Appreciate it, man, yeah.
He's Duncan's got on the StreamYard because I went to his house yesterday, didn't I, Duncan? He was trying to get StreamYard on his because he does like a lot of mental health stuff, don't you, Dunk? PTSD.
Yeah, when
moving forward, he's called his channel and he does a lot of stuff, but he wants to do like podcasts and stuff. But he's been trying to set up it on your laptop, haven't you, mate? StreamYard and stuff. But yeah, I'm happy you've got it sorted, mate.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, bruv. I mean, for you to come around my house and you're you know, you've got your own kids and stuff going on.
All right, mate. That's what we Bluenoses do, mate. We help each other out. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah.
Tommy needs to help me anyway, because I need to do something with mine, because he's going to help me do something. So,
well, like I can't complain because, like, I was gifted the laptop from people from the military sort of side of life, and but because it's an Apple Mac Air thing, obviously it's completely different from a normal laptop, isn't it? You know?
Yeah.
It is what it is. I can't complain. So
that's it, mate.
So anyway, Tommy and yourself, what do you think of Dow? Because I think this is what I think. He has the sweetest left foot I've seen in a long time. He makes space for himself. He should be playing in the Premier League, not with us. I can't believe it. He's come to play for us.
Fantastic, mate.
I reckon the Rangers manager will be gone at the end of the season, because he don't know what he's doing up there at the moment.
Yeah, he's making a lot of rational decisions, letting us buy off the squad, isn't he?
Well, and I'm looking at Dow and I'm thinking he has played 4 games, and for 3 of them games he has played in 3 different positions. So we've got another utility player that is on steroids, mate. Yeah. Because he's a class act. I mean, he's got a brain, he's got vision, he's passing. I'm just scratching my head thinking, what is he doing playing for us at the moment? You know what I mean? I just can't believe it. So that is another one we have to sign in the summer.
Yeah, definitely, mate.
Massive. I mean, I just can't believe it. What's your thoughts, Jay?
I agree with you, mate. Totally agree with you. I think he's a baller.
Yeah.
And like you say, there's questions that need to be asked because, I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff on social media. I'm not sure if you two have, Tommy and Dunk, but a lot of Rangers fans have been grilling these players that we've had, and I think everyone that's come to Blues has been brilliant, to be honest, in my opinion, anyway.
Exactly. Yeah.
Even Rangers ones, the Celtic ones, when you watch that.
Yeah, and Celtic as well. Yeah.
It's just, well, I don't know, but anyway, I mean, at least we have got him until the end of the season, and I mean, look at the gap we've got, between us and Wycombe and Wrexham. I just fell apart.
Yeah, definitely.
Even if we have a meltdown and lose the next 3, we're still going to be in second place. You know what I mean? But when is that going to happen? I just can't see that happening.
No way.
Yeah. What do you think, Tommy?
Well, I think Dow's an absolute baller. I think he is one of those players that's going to be with us for a while now. I mean, he's 27, if I'm right in thinking, but he's still got loads ahead of him. He seems like a good player and everything. And if Rangers want to keep bombing us loads of players off, then I'm all for that. If they want to say they're shit, then we can buy them for a cheaper price. Then if that's the deal, you know what I mean? It's like if Dow's not a good player, then we'll have him for free. Then you know what I mean? It's like he's absolutely quality on that left foot, and the goal that he scored last night. I mean, if that would have been like Scott Hogan a few seasons ago, he would have took it about 9 more touches and then put it past the post or something like that. But straight first time shot, brilliant, and then Yeah,
his first touch. I mean, it's all on the first touch. That is a Premier League player. His first touch, and and his vision, and I'm looking at it and thinking, wow, if that's what he can entice to the Blues, then we're in good fans here with Chris Davis.
Yeah. We need to get him longer as well, don't we? For him to grow with the club. Chris Davis, mate, definitely. Got to get him signed a few more.
We're going to get a bit more of this fear mongering about the boss going to Tottenham or this. It's just garbage to unsettle us, because I'm telling you now, the top 6 in that Prem are looking around and they're saying, well, in 2 seasons' times, there is a club coming and one of us is going to have to drop out. And that's what I see, and that's what I smell their fear, because no one wants a high ride in Birmingham City, because it's the second biggest city in England. And the thing is, no one likes us because they're jealous. They're absolutely banging jealous.
Yeah.
Always have been. They were jealous in the 70s. They were jealous in the 80s, and they've never. They would rather not talk about us.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
It's true, mate. You know. I mean, they're absolutely stonewall cold jealous. Always have been. Always.
Yeah, we're. It's just exciting, isn't it, mate? I mean, you're going to come to Wembley, Dunk, if you go to Wembley.
Oh, well, if I'm here in England, yeah, of course, yeah. But I don't know, like March and April, May, I might be away, but I'll see. I'll see what happens.
Oh, in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it, isn't it? Has your wife ever come over to the UK, Dunk?
No, mate. It's hard to get a visa for anything.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Unless you come on a boat, but that's a sore point, isn't it?
I was going to say that's a bit. I mean, because she'd love them. I'm guessing she'd love a Blues game, wouldn't she?
Yeah,
come down the Blues if you like.
Yeah. Like I tried to get a tourist visa, and we went through Manila, the capital, the British Embassy. It's a bit of a long story, but because she's never left the Philippines before, the British Embassy, she might be a flight if she comes for 6 months on a tourist visa.
Yeah.
Go figure that out. A flight risk, and you've got like 1,000 coming on boats every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's.
I know. Yeah. Like I
good,
don't want to it because it's rubbish, isn't it?
Yeah. Fair enough, mate. But yeah, in terms of Blues, mate, it's it's unreal. Looks like we're going to win the league and hopefully get to Wembley as well, mate.
Oh yeah, massively. And the thing is, we'll probably have the league wrapped up by March.
Yeah, you reckon? What do you reckon, Tommy?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think we might even be champions by the time we get to like the final, the trophy final.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think if we can, I also think we might even go undefeated now to the end of the season because of the fact that I think it was refreshing to play Newcastle and be the underdog because I've missed being the underdog.
Yeah.
And who hasn't? Because it's fantastic to be the underdog. But after that day, it spurred me on. It spurred the people watching this channel on. It spurred Tommy on. And now it has. It spurred you on. And it spurred the players on.
Yeah.
Let's get into that championship because then at least we'll have a couple of days when they say we're the underdog. And also the hatred, because let's feed off the hatred and the jealousy. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck them, innit? Fuck them all.
Fuck them all, mate. Too right.
Yeah, man.
Dunk, there's 75 Blues fans watching, mate. Have you got anything you want to say to them? And get your Charlton prediction in and your Bradford, and also as well, are you going to any of those games?
I'll probably go to Bradford.
Yes. Yeah. Class, mate. You'll see me then. Brilliant.
But
fuck Charlton game.
Yeah, the Charlton game will probably be a little bit hard.
Yeah.
But just don't fear nobody. Lads and lassies, don't fear nobody. There's no one to fear in this league, is there?
No.
Like, they're just, without sounding superior, it's all kick and rush and hit it long. It's just, I don't know, it's just negative, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, mate. We don't care, though, do we, mate?
Nah.
Fuck them all.
Yeah, fuck them all. And the thing is, right, let's get to Wembley, let's win the league, and let's go again in the summer, the back end of the summer, and let's start that championship, because that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely, mate.
Like, Stephen made a good point about the Prem. I'm not keen on Prem football, to be honest with you. I think it's too cambered now. It's too much VAR, too much this, too much that. But you have to play to whatever's there. But I've always been of the opinion, like the England manager, I would like to see a team picked out the championship to play for England because it worked bloody harder.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Tommy, what do you think?
What, in terms of getting promoted back to back, are you saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be absolutely the dream because, you know, I think the Premier League is only boring because we don't have many Maverick teams anymore. You know, I reckon if we went there and started to prove a point and taking teams on and everything, you know, I think we'd give them a proper go. You know, it's like, I reckon teams that come up from the Championship try to play too safe and try to respect the teams that are in the Premier League. Because, like, if you are going to go straight back down as a given, you might as well give them a proper game. So, like, you know, it's kind of how the lower teams in that league start to approach it, really, and then the bigger teams just get the easy ride of it all, really. So if we do back to back in the absolute dream world that might be, I mean, I'd love us to be back in the Premier League. Last time we were in the Premier League, I was 8 years old, so just to be back there, you know, that'd be like mental. So we just got to give it a go if we do actually make it that way, really.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, get in among them. You know what I mean? Get in there and get in among them, and their top six. I mean, they've all got a divine right, haven't they?
Yeah. They have. Yeah.
Fuck them up. Fuck the Manchester clubs off. They can all fucking get relegated. In fact, they could all fucking do one. All of them.
Yeah. The Elite Six, you mean?
Yeah, they're all fucking idiots, mate. They're all fucking. You know, in this the financial fair play. Now, you right? I've thought about this a lot. Right, that's not there to help little clubs. It's there to look after them. Like I know that Man City are being caught out, but they get away with it because they've got the money. But it's there to stop the likes of us going places. You know, because they want it else. Because, you know, right, if they're getting X amount, right, it's a long story, but Wagner knows what he's doing, and he's going to rake in the money to buy the players to get us up there. And then he's going to rake in the money again to buy the players to get us in the top six. Yeah, because it's not going to come from the gates, and it's not going to come from Sky money. It's going to come from somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why they brought in the FFP, whatever, because they wanted to keep the top 6, 8, 10 up there, and no one else can break into it. But they can get stuffed because we're going to break into it.
Yeah, that's it, mate. That's it. We're on our way, Dunk. We're on our way, mate. 79 Bluenoses watching, Dunk. What do you want to say to him?
Keep right on and shit on the Villa. There's nothing else to say. Oh, especially Wrexham. Let's put Wrexham at Wembley and we'll rub their nose in it.
Yeah.
Right, and Mr. McLean can have his leg broken by somebody. Most hateful man on the planet he is at the moment.
Even though his manager said he doesn't deserve anything, any abuse and stuff. What do you make of that, Dunk? And Tommy?
Bullshit. It's bullshit, mate. I mean, he's a terrorist sympathiser, isn't he? You know? Because that's what he is. He went on Instagram in a balaclava with kids pretending he was a gangster. Who the hell does he think he is?
What do you think, Tommy?
What, of James McLean?
Yeah.
He's a knob, isn't he?
Yeah.
A knob and brass knobs on the top.
Keep right on.
Keep right on, guys.
Love you loads, Dunk.
See you
later,
later,
Duncan, mate.
The Villa.
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra, mate.
You set up the Villa then?
Huh?
Do you set up the Villa then?
No, I said she's on the Villa, didn't I?
Oh, right. It sounded like you said up the Villa for a second then.
Never, mate. Right. With the 2 hour mark, Tommy, mate, I can't thank you enough for keeping me company, mate.
Of course, man, yeah.
Have you got like anything planned after this, like in terms of like if I message you on WhatsApp or anything, if I need you up with something, are you going to go to bed?
Well, I might need to go and do something real quickly, but apart from that, you can give us a message about whatever, man. Yeah, I'm just
we start with the scroll bar and stuff and that, like and that. But yeah, Bluenoses, thank you very much for supporting me and Tommy. Go and follow Blues Focus. Go and follow Block 39 as well for tuning in. Cheers for watching, lads. Everyone been supporting all of us. We love you loads, and up the fucking Blues. Tommy, what you reckon?
Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, it's been a pleasure coming back on as usual. Lovely to see so many people in the chat as well. It's been fantastic. All the chatting in the comments and everything, and also BCFC Block 39. It's been great to have you in as well, man. You've been shitting on me in terms of views recently, but it's all great for the Blues and everything. But yeah, man, it's all great. This sort of Blues community, like we didn't have it as like powerful as we did last season because obviously we're getting relegated, but yeah, it's great to see and everything. You know, we really are back as a club. It's been fantastic. Really is up the Blues.
But we all need to do something, get as many Blues content creators as possible. We need to try and do something. But yeah, everybody that's been supporting and following us, love you loads. It's just a hobby. And we love the Blues just as much as you. So please subscribe if you haven't. It's free. Blues Focus and Block 39. Keep right on, everybody.
Up the Blues.
And, up the Blues. We'll see you on the next one. And yeah, see you soon.